bull riding here. You know, we've seen you guys come in here. We were just talking about Jerome. Y'all need a good weekend, a great weekend to kind of move up.
We do, yeah. You know, we're sitting there on the edge of really turning the tide of our season. We've won 2 in a row in Anaheim, and if we could come to our home event and go 3-0, I feel like that's the jet fuel we need to get to the end of the season. So we're excited about being in Greensboro. We hope all the fans come out, cheer us on, give us that home field advantage that we'd love to have.
I know you guys worked hard in the offseason to put together a great team. Injuries are, you know, what happens in this sport a lot of times. How important is that to try to get everybody healthy and keep them healthy through this weekend and throughout the rest of the season?
Well, they're in the middle of a grind right now. It's a pretty hefty amount of rides that they're having to do, and games every weekend, 3 games on a weekend. So we knew this was going to be a test of the team that has the most depth and strength, and we feel like we've got a lot of depth on our team, and it's been fun watching these guys fight through injury and get to the next game and be ready to ride. So we're trying to keep everybody strong and together. I feel like things are going in the right direction, and we're getting hot when we need to.
Austin, for people who've never seen this event, what makes this sport so exciting to come out and watch in person?
Well, there's nothing more intense than a PBR event. When you see the best bulls and the best riders in the world going at it, now you got the team atmosphere where you're playing other states. It's really cool. So you have your own home team here in North Carolina, the boys that you're going to be cheering for. You know, we got Clay Guyton from North Carolina who's been in the MVP race all year long, and it's been fun to be a part of that and watch it. And I know everybody's going to come out and support our guys.
Talk about going all around the nation. How special is it that you guys can host an event here right here in the Stratta?
It's very cool. You know, I hope that for years to come we can add events. I think it'd be cool to have 2 or 3 home events in a year. So I think that's the future of PBR teams. But we love our one event we have in Greensboro right now at the Coliseum for First Horizon, and would love to bring home a 3-0. I don't know if we've ever been 3-0 at home, so that'd be cool.
You mentioned this past weekend taking on a new role as kind of the team psychologist here at RCR. Connect the dots for me between that role for the bull riding team and that role for the race team.
Yeah, you know, you just try and, you know, keep everybody fired up, lean on the stuff that you've learned throughout your career, and just be there for your guys. You know, we've got a strong group of guys, and everybody's going through something different at a different time, whether it be injury or whatever it may be. And keeping these guys, like I was super proud this week just watching them get on practice bulls at Clay's and really come together as a team and bond, because each other is really all they have when it comes down to it, and pushing each other to be world champions. It's not very often do you have that opportunity to be a champion of something, and these guys have that this year.
This weekend there's pressure here, but it's also pressure on you at Bristol.
Yeah.
Talk about going into it, the playoffs, and you need to come out with some points there.
Yeah, I can't wait to get to Bristol. Excited for that opportunity. Once again, you know, I have the opportunity to run for a championship, and we're 11 points back from the cutoff. We need a solid start to the weekend when it comes to practice and qualifying. Got to go out there and execute our race, put the pressure on those guys. But in the end, if you win the race, you're on to the next round. So I'm focused and ready to get there.
You were top 10 there in the spring and got stage points last week. What's the confidence level heading back to Bristol this time?
It's high. Like, I feel comfortable at Bristol, and I think the guys are going to give me something I can drive and really get after it. That's all I ask for is to be able to be aggressive in the race car on Saturday night, put it on me, put it in my hands, and let me go do what I can do. And I want that pressure, and I think our pit crew does too. And so I know those guys in the shop are working hard to deliver something that we can go beat them up with.